So I think we're all good to go here. OBS updated, so just making sure all the audios looks pretty good to go. I meant to hop on here sooner, but I got distracted. Trying to wake myself up too a little bit. Scarlet the cat's over here in the co-commentary chair. She just napping away. But yeah, let's do about an hour of GameYear games, huh? So what I'm thinking is once we get it to either 100 or just a little under 100 games left, we'll probably switch over to Banjo. I'm not too sure. I might just try to knock these out and then hop back on Banjo. It'll just depend. Well, regardless, let's spin the wheel. That's what we're gonna do. Regardless, we're spinning the wheel. The Pro. So, are we actually doing this one? Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay. We are gonna get through this. God dang it. We're gonna play these GameYear games, so we're gonna play the crap out of them. Also, there's Japanese exclusive, so I don't know how this will go. More baseball. Okay. Yes. Oh, Lord. That is very yellow. Jesus. Wait, does that count? Wait, that doesn't count as an out? I'll be honest, I'm not 100% certain who I am. I think I'm the pitcher. Oh, so we can do this still. We can still throw the ball back and forth. It's crazy you can just do this back and forth. this guy doing? Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. This is the saddest game of baseball I've ever seen. How? What, I didn't last long. I'm so bad at this, and the team I'm facing is bad too. Huh. What if this is like, you know what? I don't wanna. How's that a strike? I didn't hit. I don't know. I don't know baseball. I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave me alone. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. What a sad game of baseball that was. What are next? Maybe something a little bit more that I can sink my teeth into. Alright, now what's a Phantasy Star game on this thing? Oh, we'll check it out for sure. Adventure? Yeah. There's two. Phantasy Star Adventure and Phantasy Star Gaiden. You know what's kind of funny? It's like a big fan of RPGs. I've really not put much time at all into Phantasy Star. I have the 1, 2, and 3, the GBA version. I guess, and whatever's on the Sonic Ultimate Collection for PS3, which I think all 4 of them, the first 4, are on there. I shall be called Bob with that many B's. I'm an ancient from Paso on the planet. Okay. Kim Miller. I don't think this is a traditional RPG. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm sure there's nothing wrong here. I think that's not quite right. Maybe it is. So this is English translated, so this is a patch. Because I don't think this game came out. I'm pretty sure this was English. Yeah. This is English patch. So this game never came out outside of Japan. So I'm assuming this is kind of like Shadowgate in a way where there's going to be points where we can actually die. I never really sat down. Shadowgate's like the closest thing to anything like this I've played, and I never really got far in Shadowgate. Okay, so I'm not actively going to avoid that teleporter because I know how those work. Oh, thanks. Oh, and a smug-looking guy. I can see it there. I can see it there. Don't you have water? You know, I could see a game like this being really beneficial on a portable, on a handheld. Hey man, you got something I can buy, thanks. I can buy a laser. Give me a soda. One of these days, I will probably play Fantasy. I mean, Phantasy Star 1 is on my will. Admittedly. But I wouldn't mind, like, hunting down what the definitive way to play those older Phantasy Star games would be. I think there's an English patch for, like, the PS2 version. The Enhancer! Sounds dangerous. Okay. What now? Oh, so they got a password system here. I don't know. I say this might be a possibility later on when I get more Phantasy Star under my belt. But I think we're good for just taking a look at it. It's interesting. That's very interesting. That's probably a really deep game, honestly. But let's see what the next one will be. Can you imagine this the other one? I imagine Phantasy Star Gaiden is probably more the traditional Phantasy Star RPG. Interesting that that's not the one that's called Gaiden, but anywho. James Pond 3! Oh, no. Well, actually, I guess we're going to take a look at James Pond 007? Ah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. James Pond 3. Maybe this will be better than the last one we played. However long ago that was. Yeah, I guess we did do that out of order because we played 2? 2 is the one we played? Yeah, that's weird. Well, let's see how James Pond 3 stacks up. Good luck, Pond. Look at him dance. So double tapping, get you a run. Is that something I can pick up, or I can stand on it? Okay. I think this is better than James Bond 2. What? Why did that feel like it was going to turn into an EXE game for a moment there? Jesus. Oh, it's normal there that time. That was crazy. I will say you jumping off screen, and so you can't really see what's below you where you're jumping at, so an enemy can still get you. Like, you can do short hops if you just tap the button. Okay, so we just reached the end of the levels in this one. Okay. How did it get that weird thing before? That was kind of crazy. Oh, okay. I feel like this is one of those games that, like, you gotta do something to get, like, the full ending. I just get that vibe from it. Guess I can't jump on that guy. Good. What? What? I'm not controlling him. What happened there? So he can run upside down too? But not when it's a straight wall. It's gotta be a lumpy wall. That's so weird. Did I not say that earlier? Ugh. God, their normal walk speed's really slow. Okay, so I can't run up this wall here. Yeah. A gun! Wait, can I? Okay. I guess you gotta press both buttons at once to pick up something. Maybe? Maybe I can't pick that up. I dropped something, though. What? There's a punch button? But only if I... Wait. I can only punch when I'm near a wall. Dang it! Okay, I picked up... Well, I did pick up the juice. I am. I don't know, I was thinking this. I think I would rather try out Lesser the Unlikely and actually try to beat that than ever playing this game again. I don't know, that's just how I'm feeling. Like, sometimes there's a game that's just fine. You know, that you're like, yeah, it's alright, but it's just not... I just have no interest in it, you know? This one's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. This one definitely feels a little weird in the controls. Alright, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. That's James Pond 3, Operation Starfish with a 5 in it. You know what? Give me a Sonic game, Will. I want a Sonic game. Give me a Sonic game. It's golf. Ah, it's golf again. Okay, am I doing 2 or am I doing a different one? Wait, did we just not play this last time, actually? Now that I think about it. No, we're doing 2. I feel like it wasn't that long ago since we did the first one. I don't know. Time is an enigma. Yeah, because I was talking about things. I think. Anyway, whatever. This is PGA Tour Golf 2. Seems like it's higher production value. Oh my god, music. One day, there was 3 dudes in a golf shop, and they asked themselves, why are we 3 dudes in a golf shop? I don't know. Okay. Just take me to a round of golf. Skins challenge? How many players? Take 2. Okay. Can I not go back? I'm gonna reset. It's a very ghoulish golfer right there, I gotta say. Just take me to a pressure shot. How many plays? Just 1. Call me Ishmael. Sure. Oh my god. Yeah, this is about like the same as that last one we did. Yeah. Seems like it's taking a little bit longer to load up. I kind of like the meter from the first one, actually. I guess this one has more detail to it, but I don't know. The other one seemed like it was more straightforward. Why did it flash red? That was kind of scary. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it seems like this definitely takes a lot longer to load up. It's kind of like a printer in a way, actually. Oh no, sound effects did that one. Of course. Yeah, it just seems like there's more production value with this one, but this one, because of it, I guess, takes a lot longer to load up the course. Ooh, big kitty stretch. Sorry, I'm looking at my cat. Oh my god. If I had a lot more talk about, we would do more of this, but I'm just gonna get this. At some point, I'm gonna get this golf ball in this hole here. Maybe I won't never get it back in the hole, but I'm just gonna get in the hole in this hole here, and then we'll switch to the next game. I don't know. I think I like the first one more. Really? Is it because I just said, well, as soon as I get it in this hole, we're going to switch to the next game? Maybe I need to do it at 100%. Oh, man. Work wore me out today. What else is new, right? But next week, I will be starting my 4-day work instead of doing the normal typical 5 days work. So I'll be working like, I'm scheduled for 32, but I do have to like get it to 34 to keep the full time status. So that just means I just gotta work just a little bit longer on some those days. God dang it! So basically, my strat would be is I'll just take a 30-minute lunch instead of an hour, so that way I can still leave at 7, because that's my schedule. If it's one thing if I was scheduled for 7:30, but I'm still scheduled for 7. So wow, they just gave up on me. But that's PGA Tour Golf 2 Electric Boogaloo. Okay, give me something that I can really sink my teeth into. Please and thank you. Yeah, even Puyo Puyo 2. I'll take Puyo Puyo 2. Oh, shoot. Alright, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. Or as they say in The Wizard, Ninja Gaiden. I never actually seen that movie. Okay, so I think I've tried the NES Ninja Gaiden like a couple times, but at the same time, I'm not 100% confident in that. This may very well be the first time I ever played Ninja Gaiden, maybe outside of like testing out shuffler stuff. Let's see how this one is. I wonder if it's just the NES game. Oh no, it's different. Okay. it's quite a bit different. Not gonna lie, first impressions, I'm kind of getting Action 52 vibes. Of course there's a timer. Is that anything, or is that just part of the back? I think that's just part of the background. Okay, so I do have a finite number of those. I can definitely say this is definitely a lot better than James Bond. Alright, first level. I guess it is the boss. What? What? I got stun locked! I probably lost my ninja star there, didn't I? Really? Okay. I don't even start the boss back at the boss fight. Oh wow, that's not good. Like, I still have lives. Okay, now the game's starting to show its true colors here. I'm pretty sure NES Ninja Gaiden is not like that. Alright, let's try to figure this guy out. I'm assuming I have to get behind him. That's crazy, though. You have to start the whole stage again. Even with lives. It's one thing if I ran out of lives and continued. I get that. But still having lives and having to do the stage again before the boss, that's crazy. let's try it. Let's try this again. What? That goes above me. Okay. Interesting. I can't wall jump, it looks like. Dang it! What? Okay, so I don't have to get behind him. I have to actually wait till he raises his club. Okay, that's the strat. Level 2. Oh my god. Why did you try to take my sword? Oh my god. What a face. Ah. Something evil. All right, level 2. Oh my god. Of course. Certainly some sheep socks going on, but you know that it's Ninja Gaiden. I thought I was gonna make that jump. Okay, boss fight. Man, having to do the whole stage again. That's crazy. Can I touch the enemies? No, okay. Because I could get stuck. Okay. I was making sure. What hit? Was it his grenades? Oh my god, it's grenade. So yeah, there's like no invulnerability when you get hit once. So it can lead to some pretty messed up situations. Like, I'm pretty sure even Ninja Gaiden on NES had the, had a little bit of invincibility after you got hit, right? What a trade. Game over. Is there a password system, or... No, there's not. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to keep that. I want to put that on the wheel. As difficult as it seems like it will be, I think that could be a fun thing to try to beat. So let me pull up my wheel list here. Put it right next to the NES version of Ninja Gaiden. I have a physical copy of one of them. I don't remember which one. But I got the NES Classic, which comes with Ninja Gaiden 1. It might be 2. I might have a physical copy of 2. Because I think 3 sounds like it's pretty expensive. Like, I recall picking up Ninja Gaiden 1, or whatever Ninja Gaiden game I got on the NES, a physical copy of it. Fairly cheap. Go on a little tangent here. Oh yeah, it's Ninja Gaiden 3 on NES is $100. Well, according to... Oh no, so I have 1 and 2. Which are both super cheap, which is good. It's just Ninja Gaiden 3 is the expensive one. And of course, I think... If I'm not mistaken, Ninja Gaiden 3 is the best one. At least, graphically speaking, it's very impressive NES game. I really like the look of that game. So Ninja Gaiden GameYear is on the wheel. So that will be a possible to see in the future. But for now, let's spin again here. I think we got time for one more game. Echo the Dolphin. Samurai Showdown. Or the Simpsons Bartman meets Radioactive Man. Okay. Got some Simpsons here. Is this the first Simpsons games we done? There's a couple of them on GameYear. No, we played Itchy and Scratchy. So that was a Simpsons game. Oh, we played Bart versus the World. That's right. Okay. So this is meets Radioactive Man. Hey, they all have to be played eventually. Flying Edge? That sounds dangerous. Teeny weeny games. So I think this is an NES game too, if I'm not mistaken. I know some of the NES games, but I don't remember if Radioactive Man. I think there is an NES version of this because I think it was on Jeff Gerstmann's when he was printing the NES games. You are Bart! Fallout Boy! Well, that just pompadours my hair. Unless the black isn't part of his hair, and he just has, like, stringy hair. The Limbo Zone. Gasp. But Bart can? Would they not be able to send Bart to the Limbo Zone? This looks like a job for a Bartman. What a transformation. You know, over the years I've been alive, I have watched episodes of Simpsons here and there whenever it was on TV, and of course I'm a big fan of the Steam Cam segment when it popped off on YouTube. But every episode I've seen of the Simpsons, which admittedly, you know, I haven't sat down and watched season by season. If I ever find the Simpsons out in the wild when I thrift, that would be great. I'll be, like, growing up, I never saw Bartman. So I never got that Bartman was popular, but there was, like, a Bartman song, if I'm not mistaken. Like, apparently Bartman was maybe it was before I was born, because Simpsons did happen before I was born. But even, like, watching episodes of it, in syndication on TV, like, I just never seen Bartman. Okay, so he's got a combo. He cannot attack me in the air. Oh, he does not have a good jump. It feels like I'm struggling to jump. Maybe there's, like, momentum behind it. Oh, I have laser eyes now. You can look up a little bit. Yeah, I feel like I am struggling with the jumping here. It's very weird. But, like, old YouTube reviewers of old will tell you, it's the hardest thing to describe when it comes to, like, trying to describe video games is control. So I don't think I can turn off my eye lasers. Well, that was good. Leave a faith there. Oh, of course. Yeah, my laser eyes can't even attack that enemy now. Good. Dang it! Oh my god. Big bug. Can I even make that jump? Good. Am I back at the beginning of the level? I am. Now this has some Action 52 quality to it. Shame there was never a GameYear version of Action 52, but I imagine it would just be straight up an NES port. It probably couldn't fit as many games. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you could... how much a GameYear cartridge could fit compared to an NES one. Maybe I might be able to do it. Yeah, I'm avoiding the eye lasers this time. Well, that hits me, okay, even when it's not active. Gotcha. I'll be fair. Let me try one more time. I wonder if somebody's ever done a ranking of every single Simpsons video game. I felt like I might have watched somebody done it before, but they never, like, included, like, GameYear versions. Maybe the NES games, but I don't think I remember them doing the GameYear games, which, from memory, just kind of seems like it's right out of the NES game, but I don't know, man. Sometimes these, under the hood, they're quite a bit different. For a moment there, I didn't think I was going to make that jump. Not having an air attack is kind of weird, too, admittedly. Really? Really? That's crazy. That's Bartman meets Radioactive, man. So I'm gonna call it a session there. A little bit shorter. I started late. Apologize. But knock on wood, I'll be back tomorrow with some more GameYear games. But until then, I want to thank everybody who came out. Check out your stream even just for a little bit. I want to thank everybody on the YouTube side of things who checks out the replays later down the road. Thank you very much. And yeah, everybody just have a good day. Yay.